The 2019 Lincoln MKC Select. Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager at McArthur, Lincoln in Salina, Kansas. In this video, we're going to go over all the standard as well as optional equipment that is available on the Select trim of the 2019 Lincoln MKC. Now, this isn't a review video. Didn't feel like it was quite appropriate for a Lincoln dealership employee to do a review on their own product, but this is going to be a very thorough video if you're looking for information on what's exactly included within the Select trim and whether or not that's going to fit your needs, or if you need to go to the Reserve. This is going to be a great video for you. So check the timestamps down below if you're watching this on our YouTube channel, as well as I'm going to have those prices show up on the screen as well as down in the description, so always check those out. And of course, if you have any questions at all, don't forget to put them down in the comments down below there. Now let's first talk about safety with this vehicle, because that's first and foremost. It can be a great looking vehicle, but if it's not protecting you and keeping you safe, it really does no value to you. So first thing you're going to notice is the personal safety system for the driver and front passenger. So you have a dual stage front airbag. It's going to deploy a different size airbag, depends on how close you are to the steering wheel. It's also going to have a knee airbag, not only for the driver, but also for the front passenger up there too. You have a sensor underneath those seats that's going to show you how close you are to the steering wheel or to the front of the vehicle, and that knows what size airbag to deploy there, because they don't want to deploy a really big airbag if you're too close to the vehicle. Also, you're going to have seatbelt sensors too, so it knows whether or not those seatbelts are on, and it's a pretensioner, so it's going to actually pretension. If it knows you're in an accident, it's going to kind of go ahead and lock that in place, so that way you don't move forward and really hurt yourself that way. Now, those also does have side impact airbags for the driver and front passenger. That's going to protect you from those side impacts. The back seat, they also get some airbags as well. We have the safety canopy airbag with rollover sensors that's going to deploy down over those windows there to protect everyone in the vehicle on the outside of that are near those doors. Also, for your kids back there, you do have that latch system that lower anchors and tethers for children. That's going to protect you. It's going to be a more secure way to be able to have those child seats down into those seats. And then you do have this child locks on those doors, so that way those kids can open the doors up for you when you're driving down the road. So a lot of ways to protect you in the vehicle, and it is one of the safest vehicles on the road. Also, it's going to have some SOS post-crash alert system that's going to honk the horns and flash the lights if you happen to be in an accident, so that way people can come to your safety and help you out. Also, it has 911 assist. You can connect your phone via the Bluetooth and be able to call 911 if you're in an accident, can't get to your phone. You can just be able to connect that way straight to 911, and then they can come to your safety. So again, great safety precautions here. Let's go ahead and look at the front of the vehicle next. Now, as we talk about the front, the first thing I want to talk about was under the hood here. The standard engine, the only engine available on the Select trim, is a 2.0 liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. Now, that engine delivers lots of power, 245 horsepower, 275 foot-pound of torque. So again, lots of power. Still delivering pretty good fuel economy. Now, it's available in either front-wheel drive or your all-wheel drive. And your front-wheel drives will come with about 20 miles per gallon in the city, 27 miles per gallon on the highway. And that all-wheel drive is going to come with adaptive suspension, so it's going to help you. You can change the suspension for what feel you want, whether you want sport, comfort, or that normal, so you can get that different feel for you. And the fuel economy for the all-wheel drive is going to be 19 miles per gallon in the city, 25 miles per gallon on the highway there. So you don't lose too much there, but still get a really nice all-wheel drive system that I think you'll really appreciate there. Now, you'll notice I didn't mention the 2.3 liter. New for 2019, that engine is only available in your Reserve trim. So if you're looking for that engine, definitely have to have that engine. You're going to need to go to the Reserve for that. Now let's also talk about the front of the vehicle. This does have your active grille shutters, and what's great about the active grille shutters is it's going to open those up kind of like shutters in your house. So it's going to open them up, allow air to flow through into the engine when you're in the city, cooling it off. But when you're on the highway, it's going to close those up, allow for better airflow around the vehicle, getting you that 25 and 27 miles per gallon there. Now, let's talk about the front grille. This is what everybody has been looking for 2019. One of the other changes that's new for 2019 is updating the grille, freshening up the front of the vehicle. So we do have the nice bright chrome mesh Lincoln grille up here with the bright chrome surround that goes around that. So it looks real nice, kind of brings up and brings it with the MKZ and the Continental for the look on the grille, and even the Navigator for 2018. So real nice fresh look for it instead of that split wing grille up there. Also up here, you're going to see the satin chrome finish under there, the rear skid or the front skid plates. We'll have one in the rear as well, and then a nice bright chrome accents here underneath these lights. LED lights on the front, so automatic LED headlights. They're going to come on automatically as it gets dark, and you're going to have LED signature lighting that's going to light up underneath those headlights as well as right down here above those nice chrome accents there. So, and then body colored bumpers throughout up here, just looks real sharp. You do have molded in black right here in that lower part of that grille up there. You'll notice the front tag bracket up there is on this vehicle. It is actual standard equipment on states, in states where you're required to have a front tag, but like Kansas where we're not, it's not standard equipment, but it's a no cost optional equipment for the vehicle, so we order it with all of our vehicles since we do a lot of out-of-state sales there. Also, to kind of finish off the front up here, as we move and transition to the side, I want to talk about that Lincoln Embrace. Now, the Lincoln Embrace is a series of LED lights that really welcome you to the vehicle. And the first one you're going to see as you approach with that key fob in your pocket and get within 6 to 8 feet is the LED lights that fade up underneath the headlights. It looks real sharp as you approach them from the front. Your door handles are all going to light up with LED lights in them, so you're going to be able to see those easily at night. As you approach the vehicle from behind, you're going to see the LED tail lights go across the back of the tailgate there. And then beside the vehicle, you're going to see this nice Lincoln welcome mat is what they call it, with the Lincoln symbol in the middle of it. Just a great way to welcome you to the vehicle, especially at night. Now as we move around to the side over here, you're going to see the standard wheels, an 18-inch painted aluminum wheel. So a real sharp wheel and a little bit different design than you saw on the base model of the MKC and when you go to the Select. So real nice finish to that as well. Now the front glass does have a solar tinted glass up here, and you're going to have the privacy glass here on these back windows. It's going to dark tinted glass back here too, so real nice finish there. Body colored mirror caps over here. Turn signal indicator on the outside, as well as the auto fold feature, are enhancements when you go up to the Select from the base model of the MKC. So I think you'll appreciate that. The auto fold, like we mentioned, and when you lock the vehicle, it's going to fold those mirrors in. It keeps them from being banged up, and it's just a real nice luxury feature as well. And then when you get into the vehicle and you go ahead and get in and shut the doors, it's going to auto fold them back out into place for you. So also, it's going to have your power heated glass too, as part of that, the mirror features there. So it's going to go ahead and defrost that glass on the mirror there for you, and of course power glass as well to go along with that. You're going to have the intelligent access that allows you, not only as you walk up, you're going to be approached with a series of that Lincoln Embrace there, but also when you put your hands in the door handle, it's going to automatically unlock the vehicle, allow you to get inside. And again, like we mentioned, when you get in and shut the doors, it's going to auto fold those mirrors into place, so that way they're ready to go. And since you have driver memory, it's going to put all the mirror features in the place of the last driver that drove the vehicle. Also, when you get out of the vehicle, you can just press the ridges on the end of the doors. It's going to lock it up, and then of course auto fold those mirrors into place there. So real nice, not having to get the keys out of your pocket to not only get in the vehicle but also to start the vehicle, which we'll get to when we get inside of the vehicle. You do have keypad here on the pillar, and the convenience of that is if you want to leave the keys inside or you don't have the keys on you, you can still access the vehicle using your own keypad there, and it's invisible, so it kind of goes away after a little while, and some people can't see this. It's actually there, so I think you'll appreciate that. Now it does have a real nice key fob that has remote start on it, so you can remote start it from the comfort of your home if you want to get it running for you. Also, the extra key is actually inside the remote, so it's always kind of with you, but you don't need it to start the vehicle because it does have the push button start. So that comes in real handy there for you. Also, a new for 2018 that's on all your MKCs is going to be your Sync Connect, or your Lincoln Connect is what they call it for Lincoln. And what's great about that is it allows you to stay connected to the vehicle using the Lincoln Way app. It's a free app you can download. You put your vehicle in there with your own security password and everything. So that way you can remote start the vehicle from anywhere you want to using that app, as well as unlock and lock the vehicle. You can find your vehicle in those parking lots where maybe you forgot at the game what zone you parked in. You can help you locate your vehicle, and you can even schedule remote start times if you want every single day. If you know that you're going to need to remote start it, you can schedule those out too. And then also it allows you for Wi-Fi hotspots inside the vehicle for up to 10 different devices, so that people can stay connected and not use their data. And there's some great affordable plans you can get through AT&T as part of your subscription there. So I think you'll really appreciate that Lincoln Connect and how that works together. And again, a nice chrome accent around the windows, the chrome accent on the lower molding down here. And this is a black molded in, and the reason for that is from rock chips and such as they get kicked up on the side of the vehicle, so they won't chip the paint down there, so it looks also protects it. And then a nice chrome accent roof rails up here too that just finish off the side over here and just makes it look sharp. Now moving to the back, you do have a body cut rear spoiler up here with a high gloss black finish underneath. It really just kind of makes everything pop there. You do have a rear defrost with rear wiper back here. You'll notice the LED tail lights as we talked about earlier across there, and I love the design on that. It kind of has that, how it just curves around and has a C and reverse C on there. Now this middle part is going to light up when you have your tail lights on, but your brake lights will just be the outside lights there. It does have your clamshell design that they've had from the very beginning on MKC. It just makes for a more secure fitting, and you're going to see the brake is going to go around the taillights, so there's no brake on those taillights back there. Looks like in 2019 they added this nice chrome accent across here. I love the little touch there on the back of it that upgrades it and kind of freshes it up a little bit. Also, you're going to see your reflectors here on the side. Rear view camera with reverse sensing, so as you're backing up, you're going to be able to see behind you, and you're going to get alerted if you get too close to anything. And you'll notice back here the satin chrome rear skid plate as well back here that kind of dresses up, gives it a nice look, and then chrome tip dual exhaust under here. So real nice look to the back of the vehicle, and really nice and fresh. Also, you do get power liftgate when you go to the, actually I think in all your MKCs you're going to get the power liftgate, even the base model there. So you can use the remote here, or you can just use the button right under here, press it, it's going to open it up and unlock it. If you have the key fob close, it'll just, all you have to do is press that button back there. Now here in the rear cargo area, you're going to see carpeted in the floor as well as the sides and the seat backs. It kind of helps for noise dampening back there, so real nice look to it. You're also going to see this this tonneau cover, the cargo cover as I like to call it. It's a retractable cover. You can pull it, puts it back there so that way it protects it so people can't see the belongings you have in there. Also, those seats can retract back to the edge of that cargo cover there too. And that's removable as well, so if you don't use it much, you can take it out, put it in your garage, house, whatever it might be, just so you have it whenever you need it there. So that's going to be on all your selects, you're going to have that as well. And then you're going to have the carpeted mats. We put the carpeted mats back here. We don't want to get them dirty as we drive the vehicles around, test drives and such. So you're going to have carpeted mats for the footwells, not only in the front seats, but also the second row outside seats too. And then the cargo netting is going to be standard equipment. And what's great about the cargo netting is you can flip out these little hooks right here, as well as these loops at the bottom, position that down across there, put all those small items in there, grocery bags, that kind of thing. They won't roll around on you as well in there. And then when you're not using this, there's a nice little spot over here on the side. You can just tuck that in over there, or other belongings if you want to, and then store it right there. So real nice. You even have a power point back here too that allows you to be able to power devices. Those even in the second row. It's real easy to be able to just go over the side if they want to charge those cell phones, whatever it might be, or if maybe you want a radio or something back here, you can charge it up back here when you're maybe at the lake or something like that. So real nice design back here, a lot of equipment here in the back. Let's go ahead and go inside now and check out some of the interior features. So as we move to the interior, let's first talk about the different interior trims that's available. You have 3 different trims that are available for your select trim. First one is going to be your ebony trim. And of course, just like you'd think, the cabin environment, which consists of the top of the dash, the lower part of the dash, the doors, are going to be ebony, as well as your seats are going to be ebony as well there for you. Also, you can get that cappuccino, which is that light tan interior, and you're seeing that on here with this vehicle on the lower part, but the entire part, the cabin environment, is going to be that cappuccino as well as your seats for that. Or you can get the mixture like you're seeing with this, with espresso and cappuccino, where the top part of the dashes and the doors are going to be that dark brown, as well as your seats, and then below that, the rest of the environment in the console is going to be that cappuccino interior. So I really love this look to it as well. Now the standard wood trim on this, and the interior appliques for your door as well as across the dash, is going to be that rosewood Santos wood accent. So it looks real nice to it, open pore wood finish that I think you'll really like. Now with the ebony interior, you can also get that Sonata Spin aluminum trim, which is a standard trim on your base model MKC. So I think you'll like any of those choices that you go with there with this. Now you're also, for your seating surfaces, going to get an upgraded leather seating surfaces with the perforated, or the micro perforated in the inserts there in those seats. So real nice luxury seat. You're also going to come standard with heated seats for the driver and front passenger up here. And then both of these seats, driver and front passenger, are going to get a 12-way power adjustable seat. So the seat cushion, forward and back, up and down, the seat backrest, as well as lumbar, not only forward and back, but up and down too, as part of the driver and front passenger power seat features there. Back seat seats 3 back there, 60/40 split bench seat for that backrest. As we mentioned, you do have an armrest that comes in the middle backrest back there. So also the same leather seating surfaces back there as the front seats up here. Now here on the door you have your power windows, locks, mirror switches, including auto one touch for those front windows. Driver memory for 3 different drivers. So that'll memorize those, of course, the mirror settings, your seat settings, as well as the power tilt and telescoping steering wheel, which is part of the Select trim. So it goes up and down, forward and back electronically, and that'll be memorized with those same features. So, and to go along with the power, the memory features, you're going to get the easy and entry and exit seats. So what that means is that when you shut the vehicle off, the steering wheel is going to go up and the seat back, making it a little bit easier to get out of the vehicle as well as to get back into the vehicle. When you go ahead and hit the push button start to start it, it's going to move the steering wheel, the mirrors, and the seat to the position of the last driver. And if you're not that driver, just press your button real quick and it's going to adjust on the fly. So I think you'll appreciate that. Also, leather wrap steering wheel. When you go to select, it's upgraded to that Waldorf's leather wrap steering wheel. So real nice upgraded leather wrap steering wheel. You're going to have your cruise control on the left side of the steering wheel, Bluetooth and audio controls on the right side of the steering wheel, and you have 2 D-pads here. The one here on the left is going to control your settings there on the left side of that screen. And the D-pad over here on the right is going to control your Microsoft Sync technologies. It's going to come out from the right side there to kind of show you those features there. So real nice having those right there on the steering wheel so you don't have to take your hands off the steering wheel. Your paddle shifters back here, 6-speed automatic transmission with select shift, gives the paddle shifter so you can shift it like a manual transmission if you go in that S shifting mode. So that's real nice features to have there with this vehicle. As I mentioned, push button start and push button shift is going to be over here on the left side. So you don't have to get the keys out of your pocket to start the vehicle. One of my favorite features here on the interior of the vehicle is going to be the climate control and how everything looks. A nice clean look when you have the vehicle turned off. When you hit that push button start to start it, it's going to use LED backlighting to light up all the controls, all the words, the emblems, and everything for your climate control. A couple of great features, benefits about that is one of them, you don't have to worry about them wearing off over time because they're not written onto that right there. Plus it just has a nice clean look to it as well. So dual zone auto climate controls, that means the driver and front passenger are going to have 2 different temperatures. And then for your audio controls, AM, FM, CD player, Sirius XM, satellite radio, as well as standard equipment with this. And then you're also going to get the Sync 3 system. That's that 3rd generation voice enhanced recognition system where you can go make and receive phone calls, hooking your your phone up via the Bluetooth. Also, you can adjust the climate there too, and everything right there on that touch screen, and from voice commands as well, both of those. And then the right side of that screen, you're going to see an auto hold button, and that's going to allow you to hold your position when you're on a hill maybe, or maybe just want to relax your foot. You can press that button and then release the brake a little bit, and it's going to hold that there for you. I think you'll appreciate that. Up here on the mirror, you have auto dimming rear view mirror, so it's going to dim it automatically with those cars with those bright lights behind you, and also you get the auto dimming driver's side view mirror to go along with that. And then you have garage door openers up here on the visor for 3 different garage doors. It's going to work any transmitters, garage doors, gates. If you have a transmitter that works with that, you're going to get that as well. Down here in these little cubbies down here, having the push button shift and start up here allows you a little flexibility in here and be able to put some things. And one of them is a compartment down here with a PowerPoint and 2 smart USB ports in there, so that you can charge those smartphones, plug in those in. You can also stream music through those plugins if you want to as well. And it has the Android Auto and the Apple CarPlay. So if you have an Android phone, you can Bluetooth and be able to run that through there. Otherwise, you'll need to plug your smartphone, your iPhone in there to be able to use the Apple CarPlay with this system here. So I think you appreciate that. Open this console up here. It does have a little tray as well as a compartment to put some things in down there. It has also a PowerPoint in there too. So you can, another way to be able to power some devices. So I think there's 4 different PowerPoints throughout the vehicle. So 2 up here for the driver and front passenger there. So I think you'll really appreciate that. Also, you're going to get ambient lighting. It's going to light up the cup holders, the footwells, as well as your door handles and door compartments, so you can be able to see those. You can change the colors on those, makes it really nice and make it fun. Just kind of give it your flair for different colors that you can have in there. So again, everything we've talked about so far is all standard equipment on all your Select trim MKCs. Now that we've gone over all the standard equipment, now let's talk about some different packages. And packages mean it puts several different features together within one package. Now the first package that we're going to talk about is something we put on all of our Select trim vehicles, and that's the Select Plus package. And this comes with two features, some great and nice features that I think you'll appreciate. One of those is the Bliss with cross traffic alert. One of my favorite features on the exterior of the vehicle, and the Bliss means that it really allows you to be able to see what's in your blind spot. So the way that works is if there's someone in your blind spot, it's going to put a light in the corner of your mirror unless you know it's not safe to go in that lane at that time. To go along with that, if you're backing up, it uses cross traffic alert. So if someone's going to cross your path behind you, it's going to put a light on the mirror from the side they're coming from. It also tells you on the dash if they're coming from the left or the right, and a series of tones that it's not safe to back up. So again, a great feature. I know backing up in those busy parking lots at the store, that's going to come in very handy for you, and even backing out of your driveway if someone's coming down the street really fast behind you. Also, part of this feature is going to be the navigation. So navigation is part of this package. The voice-activated nav with the touch, the pinch-to-zoom capabilities. Also, the traffic and travel links can come along with that, so it'll help you out. If there's any different stops or construction ahead or emergency stops, it's going to let you know about that to help you go around those. Also tell you about those gas stations and different prices and all that through the traffic link as well. So I think you'll really appreciate some different features that are included within this, both of those, and that's why we order almost all of our vehicles with this package. Now let's talk about the Climate Package. This Climate Package is a really nice package. It includes 5 features within this package. One of those features is going to be your rain sensing wipers. What's great about that is when you have it on one of those intermittent settings, if it starts to rain on you, it's going to automatically start turning your wipers on. As it rains a little harder, it's going to go ahead and turn those on a little bit faster for you automatically, which comes in real handy. Also, windshield wiper de-icers has come with this package. What's great about that is, here in Kansas anyway, when it gets cold, a lot of times that windshield will defrost the glass there, but then the wipers still have ice on them or water on them, and it freezes them up because it's still cold out, and they're really not very useful. The windshield wiper de-icers will help with that, so that way you can still wipe those windshield when you need to. So I think you'll appreciate that. Also, your auto high beams. Auto high beams are a great feature up here, automatic, just like your automatic headlights, except they're the high beams. So when there's nobody in front of you, you're on a dark alley or a dark street, or even on the highway there, it's going to go ahead and turn those high beams on automatically for you, and then when someone approaches you or you're in the city lights, it's going to go automatically dim it for you as well. So they work real great. Now the auto high beams as well as the rain sensing wipers, there are 2 features that some people do and don't like those. If you don't happen to like that, you can go into your settings, uncheck those boxes for those 2 features, and then you don't have to worry about that because there's some other great features within this package a lot of people do like. And probably the next 2 features. And one of those is going to be your rear heated seats. So rear heated seats come in real handy. Those 2 outside seats are going to get the heated seat feature. So even in the wintertime, they're going to have that feature back there as well. And then you also get the heated steering wheel. So the heated steering wheel comes in real handy. If you haven't had that, that's one feature. Once you get a vehicle with that, you'll never want to go without it. So real nice feature. The heated seats and the heated steering wheel are also included with your remote start. So when you remote start during the winter time, you have it on an auto setting, it's going to automatically turn those on for you, so that way your steering wheel is nice and toasty for you, as well as your seat when you get in the vehicle. Now, another package I want to talk about is your Class 2 trailer tow package. So now this package requires you to have the Select Plus package, and it requires you to have all-wheel drive. But it's going to allow you to be able to tow up to 3,000 pounds with this. You're going to get the receiver hitch in the back, that Class 2 receiver hitch. You're also going to get trailer sway to control to go along with that, and you're going to get a 110 outlet. And so that's an outlet converter, so you can plug in the 3-prong outlets, and that's going to be included within this package as well. So if you're wanting to tow those small trailers up to 3,000 pounds, you can get this package as long as you have the all-wheel drive and that Select Plus package. Let's talk about some standalone options. The first one I want to talk about is that Sonata Spin aluminum trim. We kind of talked about it briefly earlier. It's only available again with your ebony interior. It is a no-charge option because it is actually the standard interior trim for the base model, so that's why it's a no charge if you won't go with that. But do keep in mind you will need that ebony interior as well, and that trim's going to go across the dash as well as on your doors where that rosewood, the Santos rosewood would be there. So also you can get the Panoramic Vista roof. Now this Vista roof is available with the Select Plus package, so it requires you to have that package to get the Panoramic Vista roof. It's going to be a nice glass roof with the power sunshade that opens up, even has the power moonroof that opens up as well. That shade actually will also stop halfway if you want to stop it there. If no one's in the back seat, you can also open it all the way up too. So I think you'll really like both of those features to be added to this. A couple accessories you can put in the cargo area. One of those is a premium reversible cargo mat, which means it's carpeted on one side, and then you can flip it over and it's an all-weather mat on the other side. So that's a great mat if you, instead of getting some of the other ones we're going to talk about in just a little bit. That's a great way if you kind of want a combination of both. So there might be some times you're at the store where you need to turn that over because you know it's going to get dirty. You can go ahead and do that, and you have that at your disposal because it sits back there in that rear cargo area. Another one you can have is the rear cargo protector. So that's that area protector. It's kind of a tray-like protector back there, and that's going to slide in back there and protect the back of the rear cargo area from those different spills. So if you use it a lot, you always are getting it dirty and everything, that's a great way to protect it back there. You can also get your all-weather floor liners is what they call them. I like to call them the all-weather mats. They are MKC branded. You can put in the footwells where those carpeted mats would go, and it protects them from if you get a lot of snow, mud, sand, and that kind of thing. And what's great about that is you get both mats. So if you get the all-weather mats, you're still going to get the carpeted mats. So maybe during the winter time you can switch them out for those all-weather mats when you get the snow and that kind of thing. But you have the carpeted mats during the summertime. So that's a great combination to go with that. So that's all your optional equipment that's available on your MKC Select trim. Now we talked about some interior trim. Let me talk about some of the exterior colors. New for 2019, we have a few new ones, and some from 2018 are no longer available. One of those being the black velvet, the ivory pearl, and the blue diamond. Those are three colors that are not available for 2019, but instead we have some other colors. We have an infinite black metallic that's available, a ceramic pearl metallic, and a new Baltic Sea green metallic, just like this vehicle here, that is now new colors for 2019. Now let's talk about the warranties. You get some great warranties with all your Lincoln vehicles. The first one's going to be a 4-year, 50,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty, which is going to cover most of all your items except for some of those wear and tear items. Also get a 6-year, 70,000-mile powertrain warranty. It's going to cover that engine and differential and those kind of things down there, and that'll protect it. So great warranties for both of those. And one of my favorite warranties or features that come with this is a 4-year, 50,000-mile pickup and delivery. And that means if you live within 30 miles of a Lincoln dealership, they'll pick your Lincoln vehicle up, leave you a Lincoln loaner for the day, service your vehicle, they'll clean it up, and they'll bring it back to you. So you can schedule it for home, work, whatever's comfortable for you. Maybe if you don't live within 30 miles of a Lincoln dealership, you can still bring your vehicle by. We'll give you that Lincoln loaner as well as a Lincoln clean, so that way you can go run your errands. We'll service your vehicle, we'll clean it up. We'll also let you know when it's ready for you to pick up. So great ways to protect you. And even with that, if you live within 30 miles of a Lincoln dealership, even if you didn't purchase from that Lincoln dealership, they still are required to do the Lincoln pickup and delivery for you. So if you want to maybe purchase a vehicle from us, we're a little ways away from you, you can still get that Lincoln vehicle still serviced at your nearest Lincoln dealership. So keep that in mind there too. Check out our website, McArthurLincoln.com. There in each one of our vehicles you can check for availability, schedule a test drive, you can see pictures, a 360-degree walk around, which is new for our website, really being able to give you a nice VR type experience looking inside and outside the vehicle. So that's something a lot of customers have been asking for. So we have that now on our website, as well as you can chat or text us right there off of the website with your phone or the computer there. Makes it real nice and easy to be able to answer any questions you might have right there on the fly. 24/7 support service there for you. So when we're closed, we do have some other people that do take those for us. So that way, no matter what time of day that you have any questions, we're going to be able to help you out there. So do check that out. Also, you can check out the window stickers on all of our vehicles too. Pull that up. You can see the standard as well as optional equipment, and you can see our great internet price. You'll see on our website that we discount all of our vehicles, so we don't just MSRP minus the rebates. We actually discount to a great internet price. Easy way to really work with us there. Be able to do everything online if you want to. You can even work your deal right off of our website if you want to. So check out some of the conveniences that we have there on our website. I think you'll really like that. Also, if you have any questions, you can call or send us a text message at 785-378-5031. I hope you enjoyed this video on this select trim of the 2019 Lincoln MKC. Now, if you're watching this video on our YouTube channel, we have some extra bonuses for you. Now, keep in mind that we will deliver the vehicle to you, to your doorstep, and ship it to you no matter where you live in the continental U.S., so the 48 states within the U.S. So we'll do free shipping for you. So you can work at great internet prices you can see on our website and still get free shipping right to your door. So all you have to do is when you call one of our coordinators, let them know that you saw this video on our YouTube channel, and we'll make sure you get free shipping for your vehicle. So I think I really appreciate that. You'll find it very convenient and very helpful. Great way to work with a great dealership and getting a great deal as well. Now also, if you are first time watching one of these videos on our YouTube channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. You'll notice that we have some great content, and also hit that notification bell. That way you get notified when we have another video like this uploaded to our YouTube channel, so I think you'll like it. And also, while you have a chance, real quick, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Let other people know it's a great video. If you have any questions or comments, put them down below. I love getting your feedback, what you think of the new 2019 Lincoln MKC. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Until the next one, we'll see you later.